If you guys are looking for the cheapest coins on the market, be sure to check out easymutt.com. Use discount code DSG at checkout for 10% off your order. Link is in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is DSG here coming at you today with another Madden 24 video. And today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make coins right now in Madden 24. In case you guys don't know, in this channel, all I do is talk about no money spend methods. If you guys are looking for coins, trading points, or XP, this is the place to be. Because like I said, all I do is post no money spend methods. As always, if you guys have any questions on what I talk about in today's video, make sure you guys leave a comment down below, and I will answer your comment as soon as possible. Today, I got the best coin making methods. We have a new AKA set that is really good right now here in Madden 24. There's two different ways to do it. I'm going to cover both ways, and without even sniping these cards, you can make 20K. When you do it the right way, you can make about 50K per set. So really, really profitable right there. Love to see that. We're going to talk about investing here coming up here in Madden 24. We should have an overall change with the end of the season, so look for some good investments to make here coming up in the next couple of days. We'll go over all that as well. And then also, we're going to talk about the best market cards to flip at the right overalls, right prices, stuff like that. And then to finish the video off, we are going to go over some other sets, miscellaneous things you guys can do to make coins as well. So with all this being said, let's dive straight to it. Got a lot of information to cover. And starting off today, going to go with the best stuff first because that's just how I do things. You guys know that's what I do. We're going to go with AKA. This is the best set in the game, and you guys want to spam this as much as you can because it's usually only profitable for about a day. So take advantage just while you can. It's going to be this DRC set right here. You only need 5 cards. This card right now is selling for about 750K, and this set at an absolute maximum only costs 650K to complete. You can do this for a lot cheaper, and I'll show you guys how. So you need 5 88s. These cards right now, just standard, are going for about 130K on the auction house. Your goal here is to buy them for about 115K or so. That should be your goal there, 115K or so. And then with this DRC card, you are going to need one of them. Either try to snipe this card or build the card, whatever works for you. The whole way to make this profitable, though, is to buy these cards for as cheap as possible and build them for as cheap as possible. And I'll show you guys the trick with that. So the first thing you guys can do is find these 88s on the auction house for like 110 to 115K. I've seen a lot of Devontae Smiths today sell for like 108K. So if you can take advantage of that, go ahead and do so. Devontae Smith was the cheapest one I found. However, any card you can find here for between 110, 115K is going to be huge for you guys when it comes to saving coins on this set. So what do I mean by this? How to find these cards? I'll show you guys right now on the auction house. Just go to AKA, and I'll break this down for you right now. So go to AKA. That's going to be your program filter, and then go to 88 to 89 because that's how we find these cards here. You just need 4 of these cards. There's 2 ways to get these cards. I'll go over the second way next after this, but right here, 121K, that's almost our target price, and that's a fairly decent snipe. You can go by offense, defense, or by individual position, whatever's working the best for you. If it's working good, keep doing what you're doing. I have found that all offense, all defense is fairly similar. For some reason, there's way less defensive cards. Do not know why. That's just the way things have been today. Not really sure why that is, but there you go. Any offense, all defense, whatever you guys want, and you're looking for about 110 to 115K coins per card here. If you're not having success with this, I'll show you guys what to do. So go to sets, and then you can also just build. It's pretty simple here. I don't know why you have to reset this every time, but you can actually just build 88 overall cards for a lot cheaper most of the time. This will save you some time as well, so I think this is a better way to get to 88s. In my opinion, it takes a little bit longer, so maybe it's not a better way, but this is definitely cheaper, more consistently. So right here, you can just build any of these 88s, and these cards do go into that DRC set. Now, how to get these cards for cheap? You just need 5 85 overall cards. It does not matter which 88 you guys complete. All 88s are the same in terms of going into the set, as long as you do have 1 DRC for that set. Now, these 85s, just a standard price right now, they're going for about 25K. 25 times 5, that's 125K. It's a little bit cheaper than what's displayed. However, you can find these 85s fairly easily today for 20 to 25 or 20 to 22K. That's your target price for these cards here. The reason being, there is an offer in the store that is handing out a ton of 84 plus cards, which means there are a ton of 85 cards being put into the auction house today. So you're gonna have a lot of opportunities to buy 85s today. I would recommend it building like this. It does take a little longer. It saves you more coins. It's just more consistent. I think it's more reliable. So I would recommend just building 4 85s just like this, or 4 88s just like this by building this entire set here. And then there you go. You put those 4 cards into the DRC set. You go get yourself a DRC, whether it's on the auction house or you build one, however you guys need to do it. There you go. You just built the set for under 650K, hopefully around 620K. You resell them for like over 750. You just made easy profit between like probably 30 and 40K profit, depending on how cheap you got those cards for, maybe even 50K. And it's pretty simple stuff there. So if you guys have any questions on that, leave a comment down below. I'll be glad to help you guys out. I answer all my comments. So if you need any help, just leave a comment down below. Maybe someone else will help you out too before I can reach out to you. I like when you guys do that. You guys help each other out on the comment sections with making coins. So I do appreciate that. So let's talk about investing right now. It's my favorite way to make coins. It's been super reliable for me all year. We've only missed out like twice on investments. It was like this first week of the game and then it was later on. Other than that, we've hit pretty much every time. We've made a ton of coins. So what you guys can do right now is just invest in 89 overall cards. Now, with the 88s, these were a little bit cheaper, so it was a little bit easier to buy these cards, and it was a lot more, like we knew for sure that we were getting 91 overall cards, so it was a lot more easy. It was a lot easier, basically, to buy these cards and be predictable with this. But EA, you know, we don't really know what's coming out here this week. We can assume it's going to be 92s, so we have to invest in 89s. What is your target price for buying these 89s? Just go all offense, all defense. I did this in the last video, and I showed you guys how I actually look through this when I'm investing in cards. Now, I believe this Walter Payton was like the cheapest card in the last video, and he was going for about 120K. Really, over the weekend would have been your best opportunity to invest just by buying Legends, and it's looking like these prices are actually a little bit higher than they were last weekend. Yes, they are. So that's not necessarily a good thing. If you're going to invest in cards, I recommend waiting for these cards to get to like 110K. However, if there's like a limited quantity of 89s and no one's investing, when this stuff comes out, with there being like no supply of cards, that means these cards could skyrocket. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen because I don't really know. We've never really had a time like this where we have to buy these cards for this expensive. Usually they're between like 90 and 110K. These are 130K, and we don't really know what's going to happen here. So I'm not going to spend any coins unless these cards do get down to like 110K. I'll buy in at 110K. I don't have a problem with that. But unless you're sniping these cards for 110K, I wouldn't risk it. There's for sure a chance these rise to like 200K because if no one's investing right now, crazy things could happen, honestly, with the market. Crazy things could happen. These cards could really shoot up a lot. Maybe not quite 200K, but a lot more than what we're used to seeing. Usually they go up to about 150K, so we could see that as well. That is certainly a possibility. But any 89 overall card you guys can find, could be AKA, could be Legends. Look to buy in at about 110K. That's my lowest price. That's my highest price I'm buying in that. And it's just not looking that way. So what you guys can do is you can build these cards if you want. You know, maybe you want to build AKA cards by doing the set and seeing if you get it cheaper that way. If that works for you, then go ahead, keep doing that. But in terms of just investing in these cards right now, if they're over 130K, that's just too expensive for me. Like, once again, there's that chance they rise up to like almost 200K, but I'm not going to take the risk. I got 15 million coins. You know, why risk something that crazy if we don't know what's going to happen? So there you go. There's my target price, all that sort of stuff. And if we miss out on investment, like we don't invest, we're not going to lose coins. All right, maybe we missed out on investment, but it's a lot better than losing coins. So that's just my strategy there. I've been pretty aggressive with it this year, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to take a crazy risk. So let's talk about flipping cards. This is probably the best way to make coins. It's just incredibly boring. I don't like doing this, but for the people out there that grind the market, this is the best way to make coins and the most consistent way to make coins, and it's just boring. That's why I don't do it, but you can make a lot of coins doing this. So I would just set this up by going core set, 82, 83, and then all offense, all defense. For this, you're going to actually have to go by individual position here. There's no other way around it. So we'll just go wide receiver, for example. I would invest in any card that is 83 to 86 overall card. Sorry, not invest, flip any card between 83 and 86 overall. Really, your target price here for 83s is going to be, this is actually great, 9,000 coins. You're going to resell for probably 13, 14K. Just depends on the card, but yeah, that's going to be your target price there. About 9,000 coins, 9.5K, resell for 12 or 13, 14K, just depends on the card. For these 84s, we can go here. These are going to be a little bit more. We have to snipe them for a little bit less. So right now, wow, that's actually incredibly cheap. I'm just going to buy this. That is wonderful. Please give me this. Yeah, I didn't have to think about that. So I'll go over that in a second. That was nice. 16K for that. What's this going for? About 19K, 20. I'm selling for 20K. That'll be a quick 2,000 coins. That was easy. Not 200K. There we go. Boom. 20,000 coins. So what do you want to buy for these 84s? It's just going to be right here. What are they at? They're about 18K. You want to buy in here at about, I don't know, what looks good to you guys here, about 16K, resell for 20K. That should work for these 85s. You're going to want to buy in at about 17K, resell for 21, 22K. Just depends on the 85 that you get. There's your prices there for the 85s. And then let's look at 86s here. These adjust a lot, so it can vary depending on when you're playing the game. But these are looking like they're selling. It just depends on the 86, really, it looks like, because you can see Tyreek is going for more than Jefferson. So just make sure you're paying attention to what card you're actually buying and reselling, you know. These cards here going for about 33K. I would look to buy in at about 27K. Once again, it just depends on the card you're buying, what their price is going for. Because when you get in a little bit higher overalls, the prices do vary a little more because of the individual player stats. That's just the way it works. Maybe it's team chemistry, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there you go. There are your market prices for flipping cards, making profit, stuff like that. And that is really all I have for you guys today. If you want to make coins off sets, Team of the Week is always available. Campus Hero is always available. Just make sure you're buying these cards at the cheapest price possible. You know, adding your numbers up, checking prices, stuff like that. I couldn't give you guys any Team of the Week sets because once I tell, you know, however many people watch this video about a set, if only 5 of you guys do it, that'll make it unprofitable. So just go ahead in there, check in on those sets, add up the prices, compare numbers, stuff like that. You can make your coins that way. The season ends like today, I believe. So if you guys need some more XP, I'm going to fall a little bit short here. I don't really care. I'm not really worried about Randy Moss. We're going to get better receivers as soon as this next season comes out because that's the way EA does things. They make these free cards irrelevant very quickly. So yeah, I'm not really worried about getting Randy Moss, leveling anything up. Hopefully our next comp pass is good as well. We get that on Friday, I believe. So looking forward to that. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. If you did, please leave that comment down below, and I'll talk to you later. Stay safe for me. Peace out.